Welcome back to the table, everybody. It's with a heavy heart that on this somber day, we at MVM have to apologize.
Yeah, it's time.
We're deeply sorry to all of those, our fans, our publishers, everyone in the industry that we've hurt, saddened, frustrated, but especially to one game in particular. And that is Earth.
Yeah. So we put our top 10 out. In fact, just today, our top 10 of the year came out today, and we already started seeing the comments. Where's Earth? Where's Earth?
Where could
No
it be?
one talked about Earth. I thought Emily liked Earth. Well, a lot of us like Earth here, quite a bit. In fact, I'm close behind Emily. I don't know if I'd say close, but
there's a lot of love for Earth in this side of the room.
we're fans of the game, and it was omitted from our top 10 this year for the craziest of reasons.
It is a crazy story. So I mentioned it during the video, right? And I said to myself, it was on my short list for games this year. I saw it on everybody else's list. And I thought, okay, I can't put it on my list this year though, because I put it on my list last year. And I put it on anticipated before that. And I was like, at this point, I've been talking about this game and how much I love Earth.
For 2 years.
So much around everyone at the channel, all of my best friends, they know how much I like this game that they were like, Emily, you gotta stop double dipping. You gotta spread the love. We play lots and lots of board games. You can't just keep talking about Earth all the time, every year. So even though lots of people were putting it on their list this year, I was like, I'm glad they are. I'm glad it's there. But I can't in good conscience put it again on my list just to find out today. It did not make my list last year.
No.
Because it wasn't published last year.
Now, that's not to say it wouldn't have made her list or other of our lists last year, too. Here's the deal. To add to Emily's story, this morning when I started seeing these comments, I messaged her. I called her because I'd started looking into it because I'd said to a lot of people in the comments, oh, we'd mentioned that on past lists.
Yep.
Now, to be fair, we did mention it on past lists.
I do mention it literally wherever.
Yeah, she does. And that's why it's become kind of an internal joke here, and one that we've shared on the channel as well.
Yes.
In terms of like, okay, Emily, you can't put Earth on every single list.
They give me flack about it all the time.
We do give her flack about it all the time. And in fact, so much so that all of us, including Emily,
including myself,
started believing it. We had our own Mandela effect going on here at the channel because we were all convinced we'd covered Earth. We'd included on lists in the past.
David called me and said, Emily, I have to be honest with you, and you have to tell me if I'm going crazy.
Yeah, I literally thought I was
going like, insane. Well, that's a good way to start the phone call. But but when he told me, I was like, am I going crazy too? What is happening right now?
It was wild. So I've been, since then and now, I was pouring through our 2022 video, our 2021 video, our most anticipated list here and there. We did a top 50 of all time in 2022.
Yes.
Emily had it listed as her number 2 game of all time.
True.
Now, technically, this was before it came out,
it was
which I believe where the teasing had begun.
That's where they started giving me a hard time about it. But it was because it deserved it, because it's that good of a game. And frankly, if I had realized it wasn't on my list last year, 100% this would be my number 1 game of 2023.
Yeah, so officially, Emily gets a pass. She has a top 11 this year, with Earth being her number 1. And I won't speak for the rest of the team, but I can tell you, I haven't given it that much thought. It would have been in the mix for sure of my top 10, but I don't want to take anything away from the rest of them. I'm not going to rearrange everything.
Mine will be rearranged. Earth is number 1. Everyone else is going down a peg. I'm sorry, you were in the same year as Earth. What can you do?
That's what how much she loves Earth. And all kidding aside, we've had a lot of fun with this so far, but we did want to sincerely apologize.
Yes.
Inside Up, Maxime Tardif, the designer, we love Earth.
We do. Honestly, I was at Barnes & Noble last night trying to get some last minute Christmas shopping done, and I saw it there. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so glad they have Earth. And then I was like, I saw the Man vs. Meeple approved seal on it.
Yeah, it's got our seal on it.
I took a picture and I was like, I should buy another copy. I can for sure find someone to give it to. And then I was like, Brian's going to kill me if I buy another copy of Earth. So I did not, but you should. Check out
Yes,
Earth.
you
It's a
should.
great
It's
game.
a great, great game, and this is one of those cases where it's kind of the opposite of recency bias. We played
Yeah.
this back in 2021.
Yeah.
Was the first we'd played this, and a lot in 2022. And in fact, for me myself, I played it more back then probably than I
played
did
it
this year.
over 10 times this year.
Yeah, you did
It's to the
play it.
point where, again, I think I've played it so much and talked about it so much that I'm like, this is like one of my all-time favorite games. Like, it can't be the newest game yet anymore.
Yes, it does deserve all of the accolades and recognition that the entire industry and all of the media are giving it, including us, that we're giving it right now. We want you to sincerely take away from this. Earth is a fantastic game and deserves its place on everyone's top 10 list, in my opinion.
Yes.
So we just wanted to address that giant sequoia, if you will.
Okay.
Or the fallen sequoia. I did my research in the room and reach out and tell everyone. So please take this apology for what it's worth. Take it sincerely, but also go check out our
Earth.
top 10 and Earth.
Mainly Earth, though.
Mainly Earth, but also our top 10. Check out both of them. You're going to find Earth when you check out Earth. Sadly, you won't find Earth if you watch our top 10. But
It's mentioned.
it should have been there. It should have been Emily's number one, and it should have been somewhere
Just
in mine.
know in your mind.
Until next time, make sure everyone has fun at the table. Make sure everyone plays Earth at the table.
Please.
And the rest of the games that we talk about here on the channel. And we'll see you next time.